Hey, come on in. It's Tuesday tea time. Come on in. Grab your tea. Tell me what you're drinking and come on and join me. I'm Sybil Green Padilla. I'm going to be talking to you about some very important information. So make sure you grab a friend, grab your tea, and come on in and let's talk. I'm going to wait for some of you guys to come on in. So tonight I'm having peppermint tea. I love peppermint tea. It's another one of my favorites. Peppermint tea is very good for right before bed. It relieves stress. I've had a very stressful day, but peppermint tea is very good for that. Relax you. Hey, sweetheart. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so we are drinking peppermint tea. It's very good. It actually is good for headaches. It's very good. Reduces stress. That's a really good one. So if you've had a tough day, a lot of times before the end of the day, this is a great tea to drink to relieve some of that stress. So thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, honey, for joining. We have a great topic tonight. Again, I'm Sybil Green Padilla. I'm going to be talking to you about some pertinent information. Hi, Mom. Mom's in too. Pertinent information about the FEMA's funeral relief program. Some of you guys may know, some of you don't, but as you know, I am here to bring you insurance goodies, insurance news. If you do know, if you don't know, and if you know, if I don't know, I always let you know. I will find the solution or find the answer for you. But tonight, these are going to be some really good nuggets. You might want to grab a pen and paper, let a friend know. 2020, 2021 has been a rough year for a lot of people, a lot of deaths. People have lost a lot of loved ones. Thank you for coming in. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming in and for watching. I'm an insurance specialist. I actually license in all 50 states, providing services for you. This is free information that I'm giving away. Hope it's helpful to you and your family that you can use. My purpose of doing this was just to get some information about insurance. It's not a really easy topic to talk about, and I wanted it to be a relaxed atmosphere with a cup of tea and me here to answer any questions that you may have. If not right on live, you can send me a question via comment, and I'll be happy to answer for you. But tonight, we're going to jump right in, and we're going to talk about the FEMA Relief Fund. I saw this on the news. I actually posted that in my Green Insurance Solution page. If you guys know, I have a Green Insurance Solutions page, and I did post this information on that page. Oh, it's been about a few weeks ago. Got a lot of traffic on that because a lot of people weren't aware that FEMA does have a funeral assistance program. So I just wanted to give you a little information about it. It's full of information on the website. I actually have the website pulled up, and of course in 15 minutes I won't be able to give you all the information, but I just want to kind of wet your whistle, let you know it's out there for you. And if I were you, I would go on the website and look at the information yourself and apply. There is a phone number. I did leave that on my Facebook page. There is a phone number that you can call, and you can actually apply, or you can ask questions about it. But this is for anybody who has took on a financial burden for a loved one or multiple loved ones who passed away due to COVID. This has to be COVID-related death. It can't be, cancer, heart attack, stroke, or accident or anything. It has to be a COVID-related death. So if you have a loved one, it has to be between the dates January 20th, 2020. Anybody passed on that day or after, this may be helpful for you. If you incurred any type of funeral service expenses, cremation expenses, opening and closing expenses, transportation, transfer of remains, casket, urns, burial plots, etc., etc. FEMA may be able to help you and reimburse some of that monies to you. Markers, headstones, anything you paid that is funeral related. If you actually upload those documents on the website, and there is a whole tutorial, a YouTube on it. It's great information. I've looked at it several times, and again, I posted it on my and Green Insurance page. But it's great information. You may know of someone, if not yourself. Give them this information. They might be able to get reimbursement. FEMA's actually reimbursing up to $9,000 per individual, per deceased, and up to $35,000 per application. So that's going to have a lot of disclaimers in there as well. So make sure you have your receipt. Some of the things you're going to need is a copy, of course, of the death certificate. And on the death certificate, FEMA says you have to make note that the death was a result of COVID-19. So if it says anything other than that, hey, Debbie, thanks for watching. Hey, Cheristine, it has to be related to COVID. It can't be related to anything else. Again, no heart attack, no stroke. It has to be COVID related. And it has to state that on the death certificate. So FEMA is going to be really strict about this because they're giving the money away. Right now, it's stating that there's no deadline, for the funds. They still have funds that are available. So if I were you, I would give them a call, 844-684-6333. That is going to be the number. They started this actually April 12th. And this is, again, a relief fund from FEMA for COVID-related deaths only, okay? So the death certificate, it actually has to state that the death was a result of COVID-19. You're going to need documentations of all the items that you paid for, the marker, the cremation, anything related to that funeral. You have to have those receipts, okay, and upload those receipts. The total amount of the funeral cost. Of course, you'll need your name, the social security number, your date of birth. They're going to ask for your email, your mailing address, your phone number. They are going to ask for household income, annual income. And of course, you'll have to have the information for the deceased individual or individuals. Their social security number. You'll have to have their date of birth, where the death occurred. And of course, your routing and checking number, checking account number, they're going to ask for that, okay? And that way they can upload that, direct deposit that money into the account. So it is going to be a lot of documentation that's going to be required. So please go on that site. They do have some no duplication of benefits. So if you actually had a life insurance policy, now this is important. If you had a life insurance policy that was not basically there for death, this is what the site says. A life insurance policy, they have it different from a funeral burial policy. So if you've had a funeral burial policy, you won't be able to apply because any type of insurance that you had that was specifically for burial cost. A lot of people have insurance for, like I said, to pay off the mortgage or to leave the kids or the grandchildren. Those people, if you've had insurance like that, you will be eligible to apply. But if you had a burial life insurance policy, just like a $10,000 or something, that just to cover the funeral costs, that won't be eligible. Now, they did say that if you had a policy for $8,000 and the funeral cost $10,000, they would consider getting you that, to make up the difference of what you paid. Okay, so they were very specific about, they called it duplication of benefits. So basically, if you had a burial policy and you pay for the funerals, they're not going to duplicate that by giving you funds. If you had a GoFundMe or you had any type of funds that were given to you to help pay the cost of that, they're going to want to have all that documentation as well. Okay, so just make sure you have all your duckies in a row. Make sure you have all of this information before you call. It's going to be about a 20-minute process. So, kind of be ready for that. It's about a 20-minute application. You will have to go online at www.disasterassistance and basically make your own account, because they're going to use that account to kind of communicate with you. And you're going to use that to download your documents. You can use a PDF or a JPEG file and upload those documents, and they're going to communicate you via that. Be careful when you go on the site. You want to make sure you go to FEMA.gov. You don't want to go to any of www.FEMA.gov. Make sure you go on the actual site, so you're not on any third-party site, because there's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of schemes out there. So make sure it's the actual FEMA.gov site. You'll see the emblem. I actually put that on my page when I was advertising this live, so you can see the website's on there. The phone number again is 844-684-6333. If you feel uncomfortable putting that all of that information online, you can fax it, and they have a mailing address as well, so you can mail all the documents on there. I think it would be easier if you just upload it online. And again, the maximum per deceased is $9,000. Per application, they have up to $35,500 actually. So this is a great program. If you know anybody, this would be great. If you know anybody that died of COVID and they had it really hit them financially hard, this would be great to let them know about, that they can get reimbursed that money. So this would be great. So again, go on that site. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Debbie. And I hope this helped. I hope this information helped you. Just a little bit of nuggets. I can only do so much in 15 minutes, but I did want to let you guys know that that's out there for you. So a lot of people die without insurance. So this will be great to kind of recap some of that money. A lot of families have lost 2 or 3 or 4 members. They will actually reimburse you for each of those individuals. But again, this has to be a COVID-related death. And it has to state that on the death certificate. Now, if you believe your loved one, a lot of people, the death certificate is incorrect. If you believe that the death certificate is incorrect for whatever reason, the medical examiner's name will be on that death certificate. You can actually call them and get them to straighten that out, because FEMA will not supply any assistance if it's not COVID. I know a lot of people, the death certificate sometimes is incorrect. I had a friend that they had the death certificate was incorrect and had to go get that changed through the doctors and all of that. So any questions, I'm here to provide any type of questions, answers to your questions. I hope that helps. I hope that someone or you yourself can get some relief, financial assistance with that. This is out there. This is, free money. So hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you, okay? I'm here every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Hopefully I'll be moving over to YouTube soon, but I'm going to be here and going to provide you the insurance information you need. I'm here to assist you. Again, this is free information. I'm here for you. I'm your advocate. I am a licensed insurance agent. I work for several companies and providing assistance as an advocate for you. Okay, so the service is free. I do free policy reviews. I also do free lunch and learns. If you want a family lunch and learn, I'm just want to be here to help you and educate you guys on the insurance. Okay, so love you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'll see you next Tuesday, same place, same time. And let's have our tea, sip our tea. I'm drinking peppermint. So you guys have a great night. I'll see y'all next week, okay? Bye-bye.